Big stories you're talking about on the big one today. Looks like 3 Hamilton County Sheriff's deputies are in the clear. Prosecutor Joe Dieters has called a news conference for 1 this afternoon to discuss results of his criminal investigation of those deputies over allegations of excessive force in a traffic stop. It goes back to the stop of a man who was having a diabetic disorder. When deputies thought he was drunk, they pulled him out of his car. He says he was roughed up, injured. The prosecutors expected to say that there will not be any criminal charges filed. The Enquirer says they've obtained a report on this from a consultant hired to take a look at things. It says the deputies did not act improperly. There still will be a civil suit filed, though, on behalf of the man who was injured. Said he suffered several broken bones, still has problems because of that traffic incident. Merger of the Cincinnati Police Department and the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department looks to be dead. The idea has been studied at City Hall, but one of the people who supported at least studying the idea is now backed off. Wendell Young says he doesn't think it's a good idea anymore, won't support moving forward. He would rather see the two departments remain separate, and Cincinnati Police Department go ahead and hire a replacement for Chief Tom Stryker, who is retiring later this month. A total of 18 people have applied for that job. This is the first time ever that the city is allowing candidates from outside Cincinnati to apply. 17 of the candidates are men, one of them women. We'll find out when interviewing will start soon. Today's the day the governor delivers his State of the State address, and there is going to be protests in Columbus related to that and the continuing fight over Ohio's collective bargaining law reforms. Senate Bill 5 has cleared the Senate and now is being considered by the House. There are a couple of hearings this afternoon, and that's brought more demonstrators to Columbus today. One of the big rallies set for just a half hour before the governor delivers his State of the State address. We'll have both the State of the State and the demonstrations covered for you. Circus is in town. Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey. Circus train pulling into the Tri-State late this morning. The train will be docked at Sawyer Point during their stay in Cincinnati over the next week and a half. Circus opens Friday at U.S. Bank Arena. Today, early this afternoon, we're expecting them to get the animals off the train and parade them through Sawyer Point on down to U.S. Bank Arena for what they call the greatest show on earth.